Well, ladies and gentlemen out there in the world of social media and TV land and the wide world of the NFL, and we actually have some news about the NFL playing worldwide here that came out on Wednesday. Willie Epstein Jr., a show enough divided, and I am a little bit miffed on this particular episode because it just does not seem that it was that long ago when we were celebrating three teams that had won that week, their weekend. Oh my, how time has changed things. Leslie's third week on the show, and she gets to be the troller of all trolls. You guys will experience exactly what I'm talking about here in just a few minutes. So let's go ahead and get the show on the road. I'm ready. You ready? We ready. Let's get it.
Right about now, you're about to be possessed by the sounds.
Stop the freaking music. This is a historical show, Show Nuff Divided. I'm gonna go ahead and bring in the combatants. Star number one in all her splendor. I don't know what's in that cup. Teshia C.
Hello. Caught me mid-drink, sorry.
If it's anything that's reflective of what happened in week 14, it could be an adult beverage in that cup. And speaking of stars, here's star number two, who looks as equally as upset as Teshia.
Yeah, I wish I had a drink like she did.
I was just about to say, I don't know if he has a drink. But if not, or if he wants to get one, he can go ahead and do that now. And if not, then we'll just continue to roll on. Brian, what's going on, buddy? Oh, he's gonna go get it. Okay. All right. And then star number three. After only being on the show for 2 weeks prior to this one, after she got trolled last week by me, her team was the only team that won last week. Here's star number three, Leslie. And she's
Celebratory martinis. Let's go.
all right, Leslie. How is it going?
It's going good. It's going good.
Who asked you?
It really is. You did,
Brian.
actually.
Brian,
yes,
Brian, you went and got that drink pretty quickly, man. I think you already had the glass full, didn't you?
No. That was real quick, easy.
Quick and easy.
It don't take long to pour a beer.
Well, okay. Well, it is what it is, and I have my purified Brookshire's drinking water.
I think that's vodka.
You don't have to hide it at home, Willie. It's okay.
Yeah, if it was vodka, you know it was vodka because my words would probably be a little slurred. My eyes would be a little bit redder than they already are from today's activities of going to work and having to get a haircut and being out and about. I was like Garfield today, y'all. I had to get out the cul-de-sac. So, but anyway, I'm glad to see that everybody is equally as miserable as I am, except for Leslie.
Yeah, I'm not. It was glorious. I mean, I still kind of wishing we wouldn't have beat the Bills and would beat the Chiefs, but it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Now, if I were you, I probably wouldn't be saying who I wish I would have beaten because it ain't like y'all got a whole bunch of wins this year.
I know, but I'm being choosy, and that's okay.
Yeah, and I just trolled her, and I know she's got something for us all a little bit later in the show. All right, guys. I wanted to start the show off a little differently. 3 of the 4 participants here on this show. I think that it is fitting that we kind of just go ahead and get it out the way. I'm just saying. I'm just simply saying that in terms of what we saw, this is what I am going to play. Are y'all ready for this? Shake your head like this.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Leslie, you ain't gotta be. This question don't even apply to you.
I know. Play it. Let's go.
My goal is to make her spit that drink out before this show is over with.
I'm a professional.
The P word. All right, Bryan and Bryan and Teshia, this is for us.
Because I know somewhere deep down in my heart, I still love you.
Bryan, any thoughts on the cry, the ugly cry?
It's one of my favorite videos. So the fact that it's being used against me is not fun. But I do enjoy that video very much. But in this context, it's not as fun.
Nah. And Teshia, I just want to know, because, well, I shouldn't say this because Bryan's team lost on the road for the first time this year. But your cry was because of what happened at your own house.
It's really too bad.
What do you even want me to say? What do you want me to say? I did a fair bit of amount of ugly crying. Yes. Oh.
So
we're not jumping in that deep yet, are we?
It turned deep as soon as the game ended, the last game of the weekend ended. That's when it turned ugly. I think our game ended after Bryan's after the Chiefs game, or should I say the Bills game, because the Bills won. And then there's Leslie. Hi, Leslie.
The Patriots woke up.
Patriots
Leslie?
woke up. Bailey, let's go. Come on. Offense did something. This is great. This is so much.
Willie, I'm pretty sure you could go back to other last few weeks, and I'm pretty sure I was a Bailey Zappi supporter when she was not. She was not a Bailey Zappi supporter. It's on record.
I was not. Fully admit it. I was wrong. Happened. It was wonderful. Just
So Leslie,
the whole O-line.
Here's Leslie to us. I think I want to play that again. Go ahead, Leslie. It's written all over your face.
Oh, it was, and I know it's because it's the third. It was just so great. Like, I think I told Willie this story. My mom and I actually went to a movie, so I caught most of the game in a sports bar, and then we had tickets to go see a movie because I was like, it's not gonna happen. And I have them on like Twitter alert, so I keep getting buzz, and I'm looking, and I'm like, oh my god, it's only the 2-minute warning, which I swear lasted forever. And I'm like, whatever, I'm watching the movie, whatever. And I get the last thing, and it's like they win, and I screamed out yes so loud in that movie theater. My mom looks at me and she's like, shh. And I'm like, sorry, didn't realize it was that loud.
This was
It was
last
like-
Thursday night.
Last Thursday night. It was great. It was.
I had a feeling
I was
that
practically on the chair screaming at the television at the sports bar. So, which if you've watched sports with me, that's not unusual.
I think that at that point I knew that it was going to be a wacky weekend. So let's just go ahead and start there. The Pittsburgh Steelers
finally lined up how it should have been all
season. The Pittsburgh Steelers welcome in the New England Patriots. Bailey Zappi, 19 of 28 for 240 yards, 3 touchdowns, all in the first half. I don't know if Mitchell Trubisky should even be allowed in the NFL anymore. He is just simply horrible. Now, he did go 22 of 35 for 190 yards. He did throw a touchdown, but in typical Mitchell Trubisky fashion, he did have a turnover. And the fact that there was an Ezekiel Elliott sighting, 22 rushes for 68 yards. I think that might be a season high for him. And he actually caught a touchdown pass.
About Ezekiel Elliott later in the show? Just remember that. Ezekiel Elliott.
Say it again?
He had a great quote. Ezekiel Elliott. I want to talk about him when we talk about something else later. So
okay.
He had a good quote.
Hold on to that thought.
The joy is just overrunning. Sorry, it's just so much fun.
So the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are they still are in the playoffs. I mean, if they were to end today, but this actually, in my opinion, was a loss that they may look back on and be like, "Yo, we should have took care of business." So the Patriots go to 3-10 on the season. The Steelers dropped to 7-6. And the Patriots and the Chiefs, will we be talking about them at the end of the show in the hashtag look ahead, because the show is going to stay divided all the way until then. And we'll explain after a while. All right. So next up was your team, Bryan, the Jacksonville Jaguars, as they ran up to Cuyahoga County in Cleveland, Ohio, facing a team that is led by Joe Flacco, who was laying on the couch only 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago? Yeah, 3 weeks ago. And they promptly beat the Browns 31-27. Trevor Lawrence, 28 of 50, 257 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 scores. Joe Flacco, 26 of 45 for 300 yards passing. Joe Flacco is the only quarterback for the Cleveland Browns that has passed for 300 yards this season. And they have a dude by the name of Deshaun Watson who has a guaranteed contract, and they basically sold their soul to the Houston Texans for to get. Travis Etienne, where are you? And I understand it is more than likely your running game. Brian's going to chime in here in just a minute. Evan Ingram, 11 receptions, 95 yards, 2 touchdowns. Okay, Brian. Trevor Lawrence, the injury that he sustained against Cincinnati on Monday Night Football, coming off of a short week, was this ankle? Did it affect this play at all?
Based on what I saw and read, no, it didn't. The interceptions he threw to me were not. They didn't have anything to do with his ankle injury. In fact, he scrambled quite a bit in the game. I'm not sure how that's possible. There's no way he had a high ankle sprain. If he's out there scrambling, there's not enough drugs in the world, I feel like, that would keep someone in the game with a true high ankle sprain. Now, with that being said, he didn't play well. I mean, he made some questionable decisions, a couple of throws that just didn't make sense, and he just overthrew the receiver. I don't know. Could be the receiver's miscommunication. I have no idea. But it wasn't good. The run game, yeah. I think that's more – the offensive line has not been good on the run game for pretty much all season. So I mean, it's got to be at least half blame on the offensive line and Etienne himself. So yeah.
And in all fairness, I mean, they did. I mean, if the Browns defense is one of the best in the NFL, and they hung 27 points on them. That's your takeaway. Now, the Jaguars are, of course, in the battle with the Texans, who lost to the Jets on Sunday after CJ Stroud got knocked out with a concussion, and they were getting blown, their doors blown off even before he went out. Both the Browns and the Jaguars are 8-5. Now, Cleveland's going to have to get in as a wild card, and Jacksonville is still battling the Texans for AFC South.
So you say that they're battling the Texans. The Colts have the same exact record as the Texans.
Yeah, but do we really believe in Gardner?
I mean, Gardner Minshew's playing well with them. Granted, they just lost, but I mean, I'm just saying I wouldn't count them out. In fact, I'd probably count them over the Texans because of the injuries that they've sustained with their receiving crew. And then, I mean, more than likely Stroud's going to be out at least one game with his concussion. I don't know. I feel like we're battling more of the Colts than we are the Texans at this point.
And who would have ever thought that? I mean,
right. Which is why I still think we win the division.
Yeah, you guys have the tie. Well, it appears as though you would have the tiebreaker over Indy and Houston. Is there another game between Indy and the Jags before the end of the year?
No, I don't believe so. Swept both series. Colts and the Texans.
Well, no, y'all split with the Texans.
No, split with the Texans.
Yeah, split with the Texans and swept.
Right, they have a better division. Have a better division record than the Texans, though. That's the second tiebreaker. So,
4 turnovers, 3 of them, of course, by Trevor. I really wanted to get Greg's thoughts, but I didn't think to even ask him if he wanted to come on this week. I know he just shout out to Greg Andrews, y'all. He said I think it's after 25 years he went back to school and he got his degree. So that's awesome. I'm very, very, very happy and proud of that dude for doing that. All right. Teshia, I think this is going to be the game that we might have the most fun with because it's the Chiefs. They're the defending world champions.
Yeah.
And
I finally have a smile on my face now. Let's go.
Yeah, they
I thought I already went.
No, you were hoping that you had already gone.
No, because of that comment, we have to stay on her double time now.
Yeah, and we will. Because I have something I'm gonna put on the screen here in just a minute. And I'm just saying, this might spill over until week 15. I just want to see what's gonna happen. Okay. So
don't even say it.
What was huh? I'm not taking nothing.
Take it back.
I am not. You can't make me.
He won't. Oh shoot.
Cannot make me take it back. And if I did take it back, I wouldn't mean it. How about that? So before I was so rudely interrupted and obviously trying to be distracted, or somebody's trying to distract me from the coup de grace that's about to happen. The Kansas City Chiefs, in what was billed as a probable game of the year, but of course, until the Bills fell on hard times, they came into the game with a 6-6 record, having lost to the Jets, and they lost to somebody else they weren't supposed to lose to. I can't remember who it was. They actually lost to the Bills for the second time in the regular season and as many chances. Teshia?
Willie?
What's going on with you? What's
You tell me. I already know you're going to. Let's get it going. Come on. Spill it. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay. So you ask and you shall receive. 20-17. Your team loses to Buffalo. Patrick Mahomes, 271 yards passing, a touchdown, and an interception. Isaiah Pacheco was out this week, so Clyde Edwards-Helaire led them in rushing, 11 carries for 39 yards. Josh Allen, 23 of 42 for 233. They actually had very, very similar stats. Mr. Cook, 10 rushes for 58 yards and also 5 receptions for 83 yards. Travis Kelce had a key drop in the game, 6 catches, 83 yards. There's a 100% chance that Buffalo's going to win this game. Oh, they've already played and won. My bad. So, Teshia, I just got to know. Are you scared yet?
Define yet.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean define it?
If you're not scared every time you watch football, then you're not a real fan. Come on.
No. You don't get to
Oh,
do
that's
that.
not true.
There's a
No,
difference
you don't
between
get to
being
do
scared
that.
and being nervous.
You can't. No, it's been dicey at best. I'll try not to curse, but
that's
been
not
solid.
an answer. My question to you is, are you scared yet? She gotta say it.
Maybe just a little bit.
Okay.
Still pretty hopeful.
Brian.
I'm also
Yeah.
really
Why-
good at lying.
I'm sorry. Leslie, why is Teshia only scared a little bit, or is she lying?
She's not lying. I mean, I am not a Chiefs fan by any stretch of the imagination, mostly because I live here and I have to deal with the BS. No question, though, at this moment, as much as it pains me to say, like it really pains me, I might have to shower after this. He is the best quarterback in the league right now. It is what it is. So, no, I don't,
You don't think she's scared, or you don't think she's lying?
Can
No,
we
and
record that and play it later?
Leslie,
let me tell you this.
Leslie, it does not
I think
matter
we need to,
how good of a
sage
quarterback you
Gillette
are.
and have the entire state of
Right.
Massachusetts and maybe New England pray the rosary for,
Mhm.
Sunday. And we might have a prayer chance of winning the game, which would be, lovely. No, I don't think she should be scared. I think, especially after the temper tantrum that Patty had on Sunday, and let's all agree that it was that. Great role model.
What's his
Super-
name again?
Patty. It's Patty
Patty.
Mahomes. Did you know that? His
Peppermint Patty.
mother
Mahomes.
loves it. Patty Mahomes. Yeah, and I'm forever calling him that until the end of time. So Patty Mahomes. Yeah, he had a little temper tantrum like a 3-year-old. I love that Josh Allen came up to congratulate him after the game, and wow.
You can't say those words on
Nice.
this show. Don't say
You
those
absolutely
words.
can't. Certainly not the 15 times he said it as he walked off the field. I mean, wow. And I'm sorry that even after the presser, after he watched it and saw how awful. Okay,
Yeah, that's
he still acted like a child.
100%.
Well,
Nice.
To his defense, he did.
I
come
expect
back.
nothing more though from Kansas City because that's just who they are at their core.
Oof,
Mm,
boy,
mm.
she's like she is
Mm.
fuming. She looks like she is fuming,
Mm.
and I love it. Brian, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say he could be the best quarterback in the league right now, but if he doesn't have any consistent receivers, then he's just gonna look like a top 10 quarterback, top 7 quarterback. I'm just saying. And yes, right now playing with Brady not playing, he is probably the best quarterback in the NFL overall. But he can only do so much. He can only make
That
the
was
throws.
almost my shirt, by the way, was my Clear Eyes Tom Brady can't lose. But just saying.
Yeah.
All right, so here is my take on this. You guys ready? This is gonna pain me to say this. Patrick Mahomes is not.
It's really bad.
Patrick Mahomes is not the best quarterback. He is the best quarterback in the league, talent wise, and what he can do with his arm talent and his off script plays and all those things. But the best quarterback as of right now, I hate to say it, it's like I'm stabbing myself twice. Is Dak Prescott.
Oh, don't even say that. Come on
Dak
now.
Prescott is the quarterback. Is the best quarterback.
Don't say that.
He is
Come
the
on.
best quarterback playing right now. Or he is the quarterback.
Get it,
Let me put
girl.
it this way, Liam. Let me put it this way, Brian.
That's when you need another one. That kind of
Man. I mean,
Leslie, pour me one. Shoot.
I mean, look, I guess if you're looking at what they're
I got you.
producing and what their teams are doing, I can understand why you'd say that. Hey, he's got to win a playoff game before I give him that. Okay.
No, but this is what I'm saying, O'Brien. He is the quarterback that is playing the best right now.
But you're probably not wrong there, because as much as it pains me to say it, Lamar Jackson's probably up there too, in the at least top 3 on how they're playing. So, and I don't like Lamar Jackson, and I don't think he's a top 3 quarterback in the NFL, but he's playing like it this year. So
He can't win a playoff game either. So
No, he's won a playoff game.
oh yeah, he it's not like Dak. Dak's literally like winless in playoffs. So
Well, he's won 1 game, or maybe 2. But
yeah.
Lamar's only won 1, or maybe twice. But Lamar has never had the team around him that he's got now. And I don't understand how they gave up 31 points to the Rams. But I will tell y'all this. Puka Nacua, that dude is the truth.
Yeah,
That
he's
dude
good.
is the straight up truth. Go ahead, Teshia.
That would be Paul Pierce.
No,
We can't give that title to anybody else.
completely agreeing with you.
Oh, well, I can't stand Paul.
Anything is possible. Okay.
Yeah, that's Kevin Garnett.
Oh, that's Garnett. That's
Oh,
right.
Paul Pierce. That's an insult to like Kansas and the Celtics. I can't stand for that.
Yeah.
Just Kevin Garnett. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
They're basically the same players. So
Okay, so do y'all really want to talk about this 3-0 game between the Vikings and the Raiders? I mean, I guess we got to.
yeah, I want to talk
Yes.
about it.
Well,
I
you
guess
gotta ask how many points you scored.
I'm sorry. What happened there? It's
Yeah.
weird. It's like we haven't seen that kind of score in 16 years or something.
Willie, how many points did you give up?
3.
What was that?
Oh, that's
3?
right.
And you still
That's
lost?
right, it's 3.
Wow, that's weird. I mean, that's worse than
1.
the Pat.
That's pretty rough.
I mean, I'm just saying.
3.
That's break your TV rough. Whew.
Willie, I
Well,
was hoping that game was going to end 0-0 tie in overtime. I wanted it to end that way, but I didn't get what I wanted.
Well, neither did I, to say the least. But I am a facilitator that is fair. I will accept my lumps, just as though I will give them out. So let's just go ahead and go to the stats. Aiden O'Connell, the alleged quarterback for the Las Vegas Raiders, 21 of 32 for 171 yards. He did throw a pick. Obviously, he had no touchdowns. Nick Mullins, 9 of 18 for 83 yards. He also did not have a touchdown. I think that's pretty obvious. Madison for Minnesota, 10 carries, 66 yards, no touchdowns. Josh Jacobs, 13 carries, 34 yards. Guess what? No touchdowns. TJ Hawkinson, 5 receptions, 53 yards, no touchdowns. Devontae Adams, 7 receptions, 53 yards. Again, no touchdowns. This game was 0-0 until under 4 minutes left to go in the game. Now, y'all can say what y'all want. I'm proud of my defense. My defense only gave up 231 yards, which actually will move them up in the total defense rankings in the NFL. But
really?
when you only get, when you only get,
Let's talk about defense, huh?
yeah, well,
We
you
can
know
talk
what?
about that all season.
I gotta find the silver lining. Leave me alone. When you are, oh my gosh, 5 sacks we got
This is what it
on.
looks like in a normal Patriot season. It's just glowing. Okay, let's go.
5 sacks recorded by the Vikings, 4 by the Raiders. This was, to me, it really wasn't that it wasn't a poorly game played, because the defenses did what they do or supposed to do. But we can't have 3 turnovers and expect to win. I mean, Hunter Renfrow had a fumble after that dude there, man. I'm telling you right now. And then of course the O'Connell pick. Leslie, I'm gonna go ahead and let you have this question. I don't know if you saw the game, and if you did, is it the worst game that you ever seen? And if you didn't, is it the worst game that you've never seen?
Yeah, I didn't watch it because I don't watch the Raiders pretty much ever. Sorry.
Yeah, she real
yeah,
sassy.
it's not even close to the worst game. I reserved that for the Pats playing the Giants pretty much ever. Because the Giants are, what the Yankees were to Pedro, for some inexplicable reason. Freaking Eli. But yeah, I mean, no, definitely not the worst. Definitely not the worst, but 3 points. Oh my God. That is crazy. I saw that score and I was like, wow. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Bryan clearly has lots of thoughts on this game because he watched it.
Well, and I know Bryan. That's why he's going last. That's why he's going last. Teshia, as the team that hates your team more than any other team. Yeah. Can you let us have it as hashtag Raider Nation? What you got to say?
I thought I already did. You know what? I mean, that's hitting low right there, and I deserve it myself. So, did you break your TV or no? No.
I've already been put in the doghouse for throwing the remote at the mirror. I've
done
already
it a time or two myself.
I've already been put out the house for other words that I normally don't use. So no.
Hey, look, it wasn't the worst game ever, but I did watch some of it, and then I was like, you know what? I already know where this is going, but I didn't see it going that way. Sorry.
That was right?
That was a plot twist. Yeah. How many points?
It's not the worst game we've ever seen. I mean, you gotta have solace in there.
It won't be again.
Y'all realize that in the history of this show,
one of my teams lost like 45-0.
Your team lost 38-3.
Yeah. But in high school, we didn't win a single football game until like the 4th game in basketball. And so clearly not the worst thing I've ever seen.
Do y'all realize that this is the first time in the history of this show that 2 teams have been shut out in back-to-back weeks?
Interesting.
I mean,
Lots
go
of
ahead
great
and point that
offense
out.
being played out there.
We did make up for it.
Whose team is going to get shut out this week? I wonder. Probably us again. Probably us again. And if that happens, we're not doing the show anymore. That's it. We're done.
You are stuck. You're stuck here. You are not going anywhere. You are stuck.
Okay, man. Y'all can do the show. Y'all can do the show, and I'll look like this. This is what I'll look like. I'm gonna look like this. How about that?
Hey, whatever. As long as we can hear you, it's all good. As long as you can hear us too.
I'm gonna do this too. I'm gonna do this.
You can't hide. You can't hide from it. You can't hide from this mediocrity. Listen, Willie.
I'll even do y'all one better. Hold on, wait a minute. I'll even do y'all one better. I'll do this.
Oh.
No. I didn't even say the word I wasn't supposed to say. Get your butt back on camera.
Willie, he hasn't been mentioned yet, so you can't leave.
I didn't even go there. I had a joke and everything planned. Jeez.
Also, by the way, Willie, I appreciate that game that you played.
Here comes.
You know why? You know why?
Back in the compliment. Here it comes.
Yeah, you know why? Because I miss those old days, the old games that used to be just in the trenches, 0-0. It doesn't matter. Somebody's just got to get past the 50. Just get past the 50 so we have a chance.
You get a point for passing the 50.
Just got to get past the 50. That's it, man. Kickers can
Have
kick
you watched a lot of
60-yard
children
field
play
goals
football?
nowadays. You get to the 50, you might be able to make it. I'm just saying, Willie. I appreciate that game because the fact that neither of y'all could get past the 40.
No,
50,
Brian.
40.
No, we got past. We got deep into Minnesota's territory.
Well, but you had a turnover. I'm sure.
That's when Renfro fumbled the ball.
Yeah, he fumbled. That's fine. But really, majority of the game, you didn't get past the 40 or the 50. Really, I'm just saying. To me, it brought me back to the old days, and I appreciate that. Good old hard-nosed football.
Mm-hmm. Let it be.
I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure
Right?
that it was. Huh?
Let it be your team.
Right.
No, we know how to score points. We just don't know how to score more than the other team right now.
Oh. Hey, I can feel you on that one.
Yeah. Even the Patriots scored this week. Just saying, Willie.
Did they? The Patriots won.
I know,
What
but
do you mean?
but they at least scored this week.
They scored.
They haven't scored much in the last 3 weeks, Willie. I'm just saying.
Jewels. Where are the jewels? Okay. Sorry.
It's okay, Willie. Look, you're gonna score at least
My favorite player
this coming week.
ever.
There's no way you're getting blanked twice. You'll be okay.
I'm not so
You're
sure.
not the Patriots. You're not getting like twice in one season. Jesus, okay.
All right. That's it.
All right.
That's all I got for you, Willie.
Okay, but because it's who I am, and I'm gonna leave with the parting shot. I forgot to show y'all this. Wait a minute, where is it? Oh, wait a second. Hold up. Hold, please.
Better be what I'm thinking it is, Willie.
Yes, it is. I'm look at Tisha's face.
I know what it is. I want to know where your Kansas City hat is, by the way.
I got a haircut today.
Oh, in the damn trash where it should be.
Last time. That's what you
Fresh
said
day,
last time.
looking good. Let me see it. It looks good.
Look at those edges.
Yep.
Look at those edges right there.
Beautiful edges.
Yep.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I live. Okay, Tesha, this is for you. Ta-da!
Yes, there it is. Oh, that's great.
Oh my God. Willie, I
Get
need
it?
that sent to me immediately.
Oh, I got it. I'll send it.
Favorite work. Oh, I love it.
That's pretty fantastic.
Mm-hmm. That shot.
Go ahead and take it down. I got something for you.
Oh, wait, what you doing, Rocket? No, no. Put that down.
I censored
Put
it.
that bird.
I censored it.
Put that bird down. Put the bird.
I censored it.
Away.
We can't.
It's
You don't have to
censored.
censor it. We couldn't see it anyway.
Put the bird.
Yeah, I was gonna say you didn't have to censor it. It was not there.
Yeah, we couldn't see it.
What about that?
Oh my gosh! All right.
So really,
So-
I need that sent to me though. I'm gonna put it as my screensaver at work because
It's pretty good.
I can send it to
Yeah.
you. I'll send it to you.
Yeah. Somebody got company. Look behind you, Brian.
Oh yeah, troublemaker, a little troublemaker over there.
Okay. Moving on. Moving right along, my
Disregard.
friends. Moving right along. Leslie, your coach has been fired.
he has not been fired. Quit reporting false news. He absolutely has not been fired. I don't know who reported that. I have it on a couple sources. He has not been, and absolutely.
Get out of here.
And
Okay.
also, let's start that topic because Billy Belichick, as you well know, I will defend till the end of time. But so will the people that played for him.
Did the cat have an accident?
Gronk, defend him.
What's
Edelman,
that?
defend him.
Oh yeah, we're good.
Brady, defend him. Forever.
Well, yeah, he's one of the best.
Your whole Patriots dynasty will defend Bill Belichick till the end of time, and they well should.
Well,
He
they did.
goes somewhere.
It's a real
Let me
real
ask
thing.
its
Okay,
nation who
it's
they're going
not
to blame
fake.
next because you've lost Tom, so you can't blame him. You lose Belly, you can't blame him. Who you got left is Kraft. blame him, because then you're in the same boat of blaming John Henry.
Well, he didn't get fired, but they agreed to part ways.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wouldn't get fired.
No, he wouldn't. I was really just trying to save myself by saying that because I knew it wasn't true. But yeah. But in all seriousness, though, if Bill Belichick is done, Brian, let me ask you this. Do you see the Patriots? Do you see the Patriots even coming close to winning another Super Bowl?
I mean, not anytime soon.
I mean, like
I'm not gonna look. It's like the Yankees. I'm not gonna say that they're done and won't win one again in my lifetime. That's stupid. The Patriots will find a way. They'll find a way to get back up there and win a Super Bowl again. That's just the pedigree, man. That's just the way they are.
But that was
They
Tom
hate us
Brady.
because they ain't us.
Although it's been 20 plus years since the Yankees won it, so I'm just saying it's been a long time.
But that was Tom
Just
Brady.
not intended.
It was more Tom Brady than it was. I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna get into that argument. Okay,
Don't knock
so
on my jewels.
huh?
Don't knock on my jewels.
No, we're not going.
Jules Edelman. Jules had the greatest catch in the history of the NFL.
I like Edelman. Just
Yeah,
fine.
that I'll actually like that. I like little dudes that make a lot of noise.
Yeah, Drake Stoops. You need to draft him. Just saying. Anyway, go ahead.
Who?
No. Disregard. It's college.
Okay. So where do we think he's going to end up in DC and this is the thing too. And this is going to be in the hashtag look ahead, but I'm really rooting for the Chargers to lose any game they play because I want to see Brandon Staley lose his job. And when Staley loses his job, can we see Bill Belichick in Los Angeles with Justin Herbert?
That's where he's going.
Go ahead, Leslie.
He will succeed wherever he goes. The end. Because it's Belly.
Teshia?
It's Belly, and he will succeed wherever he goes. It does not matter.
Teshia, do we want to see Bill Belichick in our division with Justin Herbert?
I don't really think I should answer that, but Leslie, I love you. You are awesome, but a tiny bit delusional. That's all I have to say.
No, I mean, he will. He is going to succeed wherever he goes. The offense has nothing to do with the way he coaches. I mean, I'm sorry.
No,
That's a
he's
whole
an
different
outstanding
discussion.
coach.
You see the difference with quarterbacks?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think he's getting fired. I don't think he's leaving. He will be back next season, is my prediction. Again, I could be wrong. I think
he won't be back next year.
he will be back.
It's on NBC Sports Boston.
They've already parted ways. It's over.
Out.
He's done.
He's out.
Yeah.
It's news.
Absolutely not. It is not done. How can you say that? No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not done.
You know where he's going to be.
Nauseum when I got the text from him, I was like, "What the frick happened?" I have this on like Twitter alert. No, it's random people that have no concept of a source.
I know where he's going.
Where is he going, Brian?
He's going to Las Vegas. That's where he's going.
What?
He's going to the Raiders.
No, that ain't gonna.
Well, his Tommy owns part of the Raiders.
Exactly what you need. That's exactly what you need.
They need a coach. I mean, I know you got one, but they haven't said he's the main coach. They haven't given him the job. He's still interim. I'm just saying, Belichick's going to the Raiders.
Can I just say though, if I have to go for the freaking Raiders, I am not going to be a happy person because I will have to go for them partially because it's Belly.
Hey,
but it's not going to. He's a Patriot. And
it'll be an easy transition, Willie. Considering that there's no points being scored in either place for the most part the last couple weeks. So it'll be an easy transition for him.
Certainly not my defense.
Daggers.
I'm done. I'll drop my.
Might be a Billy O thing, but it's not a Billy B thing.
I know.
I have nothing to say. As a matter of
He's gone. The picture's still up in the background. I love it.
Oh, I love it. Oh, God. Do you see Patrick's little tears coming out of his eyes? No? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That picture is still up, isn't it?
It is.
We got to get rid of that.
That was really sad.
Well, we can leave it if you want to.
Well, no, I don't want to leave it up there because
Can I just?
it's,
I will
that's
say the Pats win this weekend. Me in this jersey is going to be like me in my Red Sox gear in 04, walking proudly through the streets of the Bronx, head to toe in Red Sox gear. I will be head to toe in Patriots on Sunday.
As you should be. As you should be.
And we shall talk. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
I don't really.
I have no hopes of this happening, but I will just say.
I kind of think I don't care either way. But that's just me. So
I'm sorry.
where y'all at? All right. Let's continue on. In honor of the Christmas holidays or the holiday season, depending on who you are and where you are and what you believe in. I'm gonna call it the Christmas season. You don't have to call it that if you don't want to.
Still
That's up to you.
celebrating Hanukkah for those who are here.
So I'm going to make some very, very bold statements. And you have to answer. If you believe it to be true, glitter. If you believe it to be false, if you believe it to be true, gold. If you believe it to be false, glitter. Y'all ready?
I feel like this is a hate on glitter, and I'm not really loving that, but let's continue.
Yeah, well, I thought I had a glitter song, the glitter and gold song lined up, but I didn't get to it in time. So let's start with the defending. Let's start with the defending world champions.
Oh,
Glitter or gold? Oh, by the way, happy birthday, Taylor Swift.
Oh, you said it.
Oh.
I didn't say it. You said it.
birthday,
I had a whole joke ready. I had a whole joke ready. And I was like, I'm not doing it. You said it. Oh.
she's a fucking rock star. I'm sorry. It's war. Hate me for it. She is a rock star.
Yeah.
We weren't bringing
Man
her
of his
up.
word. Yeah.
We weren't bringing her up.
I didn't even
Willie.
say it.
I mean, certainly not her departing flight when she landed in Leawood, but yeah, let's go.
Brian, let me tell you this. In life, there's one thing's for sure, and that's nothing's for sure. So even though we may have said it, nothing's for sure. All right, glitter or gold, Teshia. The Kansas City Chiefs and their wide receiver core will jump off sides a minimum of 3 times.
Why are you doing this to me?
In the game against the Patriots on Sunday. Glitter, you believe it? I mean, glitter, you don't believe it, or gold, you do believe it?
Oh, gold, but I mean, gold is kind of glittery. Just saying. Why you do this to me? That was
Man,
me.
that's a rough one.
That was not cool. Oh.
I'm sorry. Did she get a warning before that question? Because apparently that's what we need as professional people.
No, we don't give warnings around here.
Oh, okay.
This is a show Nuff
that's
Divided, and that means there's no holds barred.
I was told not to say Taylor Swift, and I didn't.
And you know what? You did the right thing. Somebody else didn't do the right thing, and that would be me. Okay, Brian.
Yes.
Glitter.
Yes.
Glitter. You've been practicing, haven't you, Teshia? Brian, glitter or gold? Travis Etienne will not rush for at least 100 yards in any one game for the rest of the season. Glitter or gold?
I'm gonna say glitter.
Oh,
I think
that's
he
a
at
stretch.
least. Yeah, I think he gets at least one of the games the rest of the way out. He won't get it this weekend.
Wait a minute, so it will be gold then because you believe it.
Oh, sorry, gold. Yes.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
okay.
You had me confused. See, gold. Yes, I do think he'll get at least one game where it'll happen.
I think Leslie's stuck.
There's a slight chance that he doesn't, but I'm gonna say gold. I think he gets at least one of those games.
I bet it's against the Ravens. Watch.
You more than likely competition's higher. It probably will.
All right, Leslie. Glitter or gold in your game against the said earlier mentioned Kansas City Chiefs? Glitter or gold? The New England Patriots will score in double figures this weekend. Glitter if you believe it, gold if you don't.
Wait, I thought that's backwards.
Huh?
I thought it was gold if you believe it, glitter if you don't.
Yeah,
That's what I said.
No, that's not what you said.
You said it backwards.
yeah. So you have us all confused,
Gold.
Willie.
They're scoring double digits this weekend.
True or false?
For sure. I mean, yeah, gonna lose, but I still think double digits.
I
still
think so,
like 14 is my prediction.
Y'all want to put
I think
Kansas City, Teshia, and New England? Leslie, do y'all want to make a little wager?
Yeah, we need a bet.
Think about it.
Well,
Think
here's
about
the
it.
thing. I think they're gonna lose.
Look at that
so unless
face.
she thinks they're
She
gonna
wants
win,
to bet.
Think about it. Think about it, and we'll.
I
have
make
that as-
hefty ones, though. It's
as
been a
our
rough
final-
year. I don't know.
Think
Let's
about
go.
it, and we'll discuss
We
it
could.
in our final.
I'll DM her after the game or after the show. We'll talk about it.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
You'll find out next
Yeah,
week. You'll
Yeah,
find out
let's.
next week.
So you
I'm not
guys.
letting
out there-
Casey anything touch my skin. I'll break out in a rash. So.
Oh my god! And I feel this. I feel you on that one, sister. Oh my god, man! I started to shave my hair
Right.
off, all of it. All right.
It's like the Cowboys or something. I mean, it's really bad. Anyway.
Okay. Does anybody want to ask me a glitter or gold question about the Raiders?
Yes, I do. I
Oh,
do.
Go
I
ahead.
do.
Ooh, I might be
Wait,
after him, but we'll see what he asks.
You'll have to forgive me. What's the who the Raiders got this weekend?
The Chargers tomorrow night.
Oh yes.
Does it
Yes.
matter?
Okay.
The which
All right.
Chargers? Is that the Los Angeles Chargers or the San Diego Chargers?
Well, I don't think they played in San Diego for like 3 years. So I think it's
Yeah, but
it
are
might
you really going to call them the Los Angeles Chargers? Seriously? No, we're not. Okay.
Go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, glitter or gold. The Raiders score a point. 1 point.
1 point. Well, you
At
can't
least.
score
Come on, you
1
got
point.
Just one.
You
At
got
least
this.
1, 2.
You can't
Three.
score
Maybe
1
just
point,
score
Brian. Come
one.
on, man.
Three. All right, at least 3 points.
At
all
least
right?
3
Or at least
points.
2. They could get
A
2.
safety? You can
Yeah,
score
at
a
least
safety.
2.
You get the two.
You can score 2. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say not glitter, not gold, but aluminum.
No. If they're
That's
also
not fair.
going to own it,
Did you
it's
sit
not
and
fair.
think about that for a while? You planned that. That was really good.
No, actually, I actually believe that we're gonna beat the Chargers. It might be 3-0, but we're gonna beat them. So we'll score at least 2 points. All right,
I'll be
guys.
here to give you a hug.
Oh, I know. I had a question about that, but you kind of answered it. Do you think there's a possibility of joining my beloved Pats,
For what?
who I would like die for?
For
I
what?
mean, it's like an Allen Iverson practice thing.
For what?
I would die for.
I'm about to mute her.
Will you get shut out for the second week in a row?
I'm about to mute her. You about to be muted. Okay.
It happens.
Nope. She's done. She's done. Take her glass
That's a
away from
valid
her.
question.
Take her glass away from her. No, it's not a valid question. Okay, guys.
Absolutely.
Real quick, we got to get out of here because we're running short on time. Well, how much time do we have left? Holy smokes.
Not much.
Not much. Less than 6.
Do we have comments?
Yeah, we do. So
Let's go to comments.
we're gonna get to the comments last. So when we do a hashtag look ahead, I'm just gonna ask one question. Y'all got to give a 1-word answer. All right. But for this portion of the segment, it is that time where somebody made you say, "Big dummy." Oh no, you big dummy. You dummy.
You big dummy. Dummy.
Dummy.
Get lost, dummy.
You big dummy. There are a lot of dummies out there. There are a lot of dummies in here. I am the head dummy. So with that being said, Bryan, real quick, man, your big dummy for the week.
There's only one big dummy for this week. Really, there could be two, but mainly one. It's Kadarius Toney. I mean, it's an easy one. I had to. There's only one big dummy out there. I'm just saying. I mean, look, check with the. You got to wait till you're set before you check. Yeah, thank you. You have to wait. You
Oh,
go
it's related. But
Did he
before you
not,
check with the
bro?
official. You can't check with the official as you're walking up to the line. Sorry, but big dummy. He negated an amazing play that I thought was an amazing play. I was like, wow, that's amazing. That's
was
a legit
Not
penalty.
only
You can't
amazing, it
not
was
call
like
it.
groundbreaking.
Is anybody else going to take Patrick Mahomes as their dummy? I'm just asking either one of y'all. You were going to? Okay, I'll let you do it. Let you say it. Talk about it.
Wait, go ahead, Leslie. Go
ahead.
ahead and tell us why Patty Mahomes
can
is your
we
big
quit
dummy.
crying like a 3-year-old on the field because you wanted a warning that your player was offsides, like they're not a professional athlete and haven't played the game for 20 plus years? Are you freaking serious right now? And then you do your presser and you stand by it. You big dummy. You little baby child. Quit crying in your Wheaties and grow up. You don't get every call. Hold on, I have a follow-up to this because, and I want to get his name right, at Mile High Mims, I think MIMS, had a great thread of, I don't know, like 50 calls that have gone in the Chiefs' favor that were complete crap. Oh, but the officials are always wrong. Right. The Chiefs get more calls in their favor than any other team in the NFL, and the fact that he cried about it in a presser, you big dummy. That'll help you in the playoffs, I'm sure of it.
Teacher, you about ready to explode, and I love it.
Yeah, you know what? I'm having technical issues.
love
Like
you
my mic
immensely,
is not
but your
working right
quarterback
now.
can
It's
go.
like I don't know what's going on with it, but like I don't think it's working.
It's working fine. You don't get out. You don't
No,
get off
it's
that easy.
not.
Look, hey, when someone makes a bonehead move, you have to take that
Right.
on the chin.
You have to own up to it.
That's rough. That's bad. To me,
That's
I was
emotional.
listen. To me, I was gonna take Mahomes, but not just because he cried. I was just. I'm sorry.
Go ahead,
I was just gonna
He's a
take.
little bitch.
I was
I
only
was
gonna
how many
take.
tablets did Tom Brady freaking break? Like we're just like slamming them down on the side. It's emotion. That's football.
Yeah, but this is different though.
But not
'Cause-
after the opposing quarterback came up to congratulate him in good game. He
Yeah.
does it
Now
on his
that I
own
didn't
or
see.
yells at the
I turned
official.
it off. So I didn't see
that was
I
bad.
didn't see that.
Look,
Yeah,
the
that
NBA,
sounds pretty
okay.
bad. I don't know. He did
the
apologize,
NBA,
right?
The officials call it differently at the end of the games. They just do. That's but this
They
is
do.
not the NBA. If there is an offsides penalty, they're going to call it. I mean, I don't know what he was
Especially when
crying
they
about,
can't
and I don't
see
know
the
why he
damn
was
ball.
whining. If that wasn't a great play, he wouldn't be complaining.
Am I
Right.
not wrong? Like the last time that got called on the Chiefs was like 1994.
Who
But
cares?
they don't do it very often. That
No,
calls
it was-
hardly
it was
ever. I mean,
re- More reasons than
That's just a crazy like. Who cares? Yeah, you're right. Who
It was
cares?
when
It's football.
Mahomes, he's been there since this has happened. So it's not his first round with this. He knew that he doesn't get a warning.
Well, that's Kadarius Toney. That's Kadarius Toney's fault. Okay, my big
Let's
dummy.
go.
My big dummy is all of us that thought that the Broncos were going to be absolutely horrible. They have proven us all to be big dummies because they are 7-6. They are one game behind the Chiefs, and they have a real chance of even winning that division. And I just remember in a show that we did at the beginning of the year, we were taking bets on if Russell Wilson was going to even be benched prior to the season being over with. And now he could be in line for comeback player of the year. So for all of us that said that and thought that and still, whatever, we all some big dummies. Okay, real quick. I got one question for you guys in the hashtag look ahead. Chiefs at Patriots. Leslie, let's start with you. You already said that the Patriots are going to score double digit points. do you believe in your heart of hearts that you guys can pull the upset over the Chiefs? Yes or no?
No. I think it's going to be like 28-14 or something. But no, absolutely not. If we do,
Okay.
I'm telling you, you will see it all over my Twitter. Promise.
Teshia, is this the game that the Chiefs wide receivers have 0 drops through the entire game?
Absolutely not. We have to have some wide receivers for that to happen. I mean, oh my goodness. And hey, girl, if you win, fly your flag. I will support you 100%. Let's go. I hope you
I'm
don't.
serious. I cannot even tell you, like, the joy that I would be unexplainable. It might be better than game 7.
Don't believe the hype. She is not going to support you. She is going to troll you. Don't believe the hype.
Women supporting women, girls supporting girls is a whole different thing.
Yeah, I will for like at least, a couple of days. Like I'll be like really upset, but I'll be like, oh, I'm so glad you feel good.
Mm-hmm.
Like this one time, 4 whole games out of a season. Woo! Yeah, it's gonna be great.
All right, guys. Let's get to these social media comments so we can jump up out of here. Herb and Raj doing Herb and Raj things. All right, here we go. I log in and is that Willie crying? I can't tell what the recording is. It wasn't me crying, but it was all of us crying. It was particularly me, Brian, and Teshia crying, the ugly cry. Herb and Raj, good evening, Teshia. Good evening, Leslie. You see that, Brian?
Yeah, he's still coming. He's still coming after me because of I'm not taking his Crimson Tide in the playoffs. That's why he's still coming after me for that.
Well, we'll get to settle that in a college football playoff or a college football Final Four version of a Show Sho Nuff Divided the week of the national championship semifinals. All right, let's see. Kadarius Toney. I had this thing where I get older but just never wiser.
That's funny.
Am I wrong if I say that Kadarius Toney looks like the love child of Flavor Flav?
I'm pretty sure that quote is a Taylor Swift quote from a song.
You better get your butt up and go.
I know that's the 3rd time, but I'm just saying.
Mahomes' problem is he's out here trying to make the bad receivers go good for a weekend.
Oh my God, no! Come on, Herb. We're really trying not to bring her up, and he's not helping. But that's funny.
Yeah. Trevor Lawrence out here like God miraculously healed my ankle just for the defense to get cashed by Joe Flacco. Yeah, that's kind of what happened for real.
That's 100% true. Pat's
win was so unbelievable that they still fired Bill Belichick after the game.
He's not fired. Check your sources, people. Check your sources.
The good one, Herb.
This is like double verification.
Mahomes to Tyreek Hill. Can't you see you belong with me? Is that a Taylor Swift song too?
It is. Oh man, I think he might be like he might be her biggest fan. I don't know.
Closet biggest fan.
I'm not the one stalking her in case.
Shout out to Greg. Greg, of course, got his degree after being out for so long with going to school. So did Willie cross the line with his comments this week? Probably did.
No.
Well, I need to try harder. Okay.
Isn't that the point?
KC also lost to Green Bay. That's breaking news. Willie's talking a lot of trash when his team hasn't scored a point since the 3rd quarter of the KC game. Did we even score in the 3rd quarter? I think we did because we were up 14-10 at halftime, and we scored 3 more points. So yeah, accuracy as well as humorous. I never thought I'd be watching a SHPW. What is that? this year
It's a
where
show.
Pakistan is the happiest one there. Oh, a show.
Yeah, show.
Look at Leslie. She's
I know, right? She had one too many drinks.
Also, prior to the last 2 years, you would have seen this all the time. Like, come on. They hate us because they ain't us is my favorite Patriot shirt.
Throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care.
These two might
So
be
on
way
today's
too young.
show, on today's show, I learned Leslie schedules her showers based on what happens on this show. That's when you said. That's when you said, I can't believe I'm about to say this. I'm probably gonna have to go take a shower after this. When you're talking about
That's good stuff.
Yeah,
Tony-
I mean, that's kind of a stretch, though, right?
I don't
Jeez
know.
Louise.
Tony was so far offsides, he was almost playing linebacker, but Mahomes was like on refs. Okay,
Funny.
whatever.
That's
Leslie
funny.
is drinking, let me get a glass or a bottle, whatever works. Yeah, she got all three. I got like 20 comments in 10 minutes. I think I might go get a drink.
Please do.
Go do
You still
it.
reading. Don't say Dak. Don't say Dak. Oh man, he said Dak. The world is falling apart. You damn right it is.
No.
Falling apart.
No.
Jack?
Dak Purdy. Dak. I thought he was talking about. Look, I read this and I was like, Dak Purdy. Is he trying to combine the quarterbacks? And then I looked at it again. I said, Dak Purdy Lamar. Did he just rename all three quarterbacks and lump them into one? Dak Purdy Lamar are the top three as far as MVP odds. I think I would agree with that. Lamar is 1-3 in the playoffs. Yes, he is. Here comes another Raiders troll. Raiders were so bad that the opposing quarterback got benched and you still lost.
Oh.
That's good stuff.
I had to
right there.
unmute for that. I'm sorry.
Yes.
That is 100% the truth. I agree with Brian. I can't believe we didn't get to the 0-0 tie. You know what? As I get older in life and start paying more attention to the details of things, I find myself beginning to root for things that I've never seen before. I don't care what the outcome is. I start rooting for
That's
things
insanity.
that I've never seen before. So that's just what that is. That means I'm a fan.
As you should. That's
No
beautiful.
one saw the Raiders game, I hope. If you had to watch, I'm so sorry. Forget you, man. Leslie, I don't watch the Raiders. Not even their families are watching anymore. That's getting true too.
I'm still sticking by who watches the Raiders. So, no.
Leslie just went back to high school to find a worse game than the Raiders and the Vikings. Brian over here burning down the Raiders. I mean, they are already down. You shoot. My favorite part about that graphic is Tony looked in, saw where the football was, and said, "Yeah, I'm good." And that's what it looked like. That's what it looked like.
Did her quit typing this entire
Hey.
time? I'm just curious.
All right. Every time she mentions her jewels, I think you guys are about to get canceled.
Jules.
Willie is seeing what it looks like when he fires you all. Yeah, that's this. That I'm back.
I've been fired many times, so don't be afraid of that.
They hate us because they ain't us.
If next week, if your team loses, you have to douse yourself in glitter before coming on the air. I'm with that.
It's a complete win.
Wait a minute.
Like,
I don't know.
clean
If
up.
I'm-
Glitter.
I'm not
You
cleaning
realize
up,
glitter
no.
doesn't go anywhere, all right?
I don't
It
know if
stays
I'm
with you
with
for
that.
weeks.
I don't know if I'm really with that because two of y'all, at least one of us, well, one of us is not going to have to even worry about it because somebody's gonna win. Somebody's got to win that Chiefs.
I mean, Teshia, I'm good with it. Are you good with it? Because I don't mind
What,
glitter. so much.
dousing
It was
glitter?
just in Berkeley. Yeah,
Yeah,
just
you
like
have-
put some
Saying
glitter on your
glitter?
face.
No, you got to do it
Oh,
on
Pretend you're
the
at the
God.
YouTube.
It's gotta be
using
over the
concert
head.
and
You got to do it over
Glitter
the head.
pretend like
all
it's
running down.
1993.
No,
and-
I'm
I
not
want-
good
I
with
want-
that. That takes like 12 hours to clean up.
I want a video with like shaking your head like
I'm
that,
down
and glitter
for it.
going
There you go.
everywhere. He can do it outside. Just dump it outside.
Thomas Murphy. All this show needs is more booze.
All right, maybe. What color
Murph,
glitter? What are we doing?
Murph,
I only had one.
let's go.
I only had water. Now put that in your pipe and smoke. All right. LOL. Thomas Murphy.
Murph's great.
Back it up.
Murph's great.
Back it up. Binge Podcast. All right, thank you guys for listening, man. We appreciate you taking time out of your schedules to do this with us. All right, at Thomas, this show has enough booze. It's just not distributed evenly. That's a shot at Leslie for real.
Yeah, right here.
I mean, come on.
So nice of you. I'll remember that. I'll remember that.
Bring your own booze.
I think it's me.
Willie forgot the rules to his own game. Yeah. The sober guy can't keep it together. Face green, smiling. Who's the sober guy?
You.
I don't know.
One of you two. Huh? It's not me.
I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna put that as my new Twitter handle, the sober guy. When the drunk folks have to correct the sober guy, when did that happen?
The glitter and gold.
Oh yeah.
Brian,
you kind of act up there.
And yes, one freaking martini does not make one person.
Yeah, well, it gets them closer to where it gets them closer, right? Brian woke up this morning and said, "I hate the Raiders." Leslie's drink is so good, she just sent the Chargers back to San Diego.
I refuse to say Los Angeles because it's crap. And if you know football.
Brian's
I
question
would like to have one of those. Lady, please, could I have one? That would be great.
Lemon drop.
All right, so all that means is that we got to meet somewhere in the middle. Got to meet somewhere in the middle. All right, Willie, for what? Leslie, what was the question again? In Brian's defense, he has no choice in picking Tony.
No choice but to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Biggest dummy is the Raiders Vikings scoreboard operator for bothering to show up.
It's a cuss word. I'm so sorry.
That's
a good one. That's a good one.
That's pretty dang funny right there. Leslie just randomly cussed over here. Did Mahomes hurt her? And I didn't know about it. Yeah, well.
No, that would be his brother to random people in a bar.
Oh, yes. It's not basketball, but that would have been funny to bring up.
Biggest dummy is really Draymond Green, for real. I'll talk about that on the ShakeBack Sports Show at the end of the week. Great show, everyone. Love you all. Oh, Herb, we love you too.
Herb.
We love you too. Air Raid, Draymond Green is the biggest dummy. He's out indefinitely. Air Raid podcast, one game back with 4 to go. We still have hope. Let's go Broncos. Oh, he's there. He's a Broncos fan. Okay. Hey, you know what? It's real. It's real in the city. Herb Mirage, the cross the line was a joke about Tony. Yeah.
Oh,
right. And then why do girls fan themselves like that? Who did? Oh, when they're laughing, they.
Oh, like I don't know.
I mean, we cover our mouths typically because it's bad to show emotion, as we've been told our entire lives.
I think laughing.
I think it's just a habit.
Maybe considered an emotion. Yes.
Just a habit. Yep. Good question.
Yep.
I
don't know. Teshia. Just habit for that reason.
What's
I
that?
don't know about that.
What did you say?
All right. Before we get out of here, let me see if I can do it. Is it this one? It's this one. Big dummy. You big dummy is me for allowing myself to stay hooked on a narcotic that is the Las Vegas / Oakland / Los Angeles Raiders, knowing that I am going to get so high and then I'm going to be so low. Here we go.
Why are you trying to get rid of me?
Dak, where'd you get?
Hey, homie.
I think I deleted it. Okay. Well, never mind. I'm the big dummy because I couldn't find it. All right. Final thoughts. Leslie, go.
I complain it was a great week. I, wish Teshia and her team the best. We'll hope he doesn't cry like a little 3-year-old again over a call he didn't agree with. Sorry, that happens more often than not. Welcome to the NFL. Other than that, I wish everybody luck the next week. So let's go.
Except for
and Jules is still the best. I'm sorry, it's my Jules.
Yeah.
Games and names.
Brian.
Check it out.
Brian, go ahead.
Final thought. Screw Lamar Jackson. Screw the Ravens. Screw them all. Mark Andrews is hurt, so he's safe. Okay, he's safe from any of this. But it's time for us to get this win against Baltimore. We're gonna win against Baltimore at home too.
Mm-hmm. Which does
Gonna
not
happen.
bode well for you.
True.
Okay, Teshia, your final thoughts.
Sorry, Brian. Leslie, if you win, you win. And if you don't, we're friends. So other than that, sorry, Willie.
See, that's right there, y'all. That is a Chiefs fan for you. I wish them all the luck.
Yeah.
Wish them all the luck. I mean,
Insane,
yes, I want
man.
to stage Gillette and have everyone in New England for the rotary. Of course I do. Still wishing them all the luck. Chiefs fans,
So-
I hope
I've been
you
there.
lose. If
at
not, we can
GEHA, whatever they would
friends.
call it, Arrowhead. Yeah,
So
it's just all about
condescending
it's all
is
about
all over.
fanhood. Like, let's go.
All right,
Sorry, you guys.
LFG TV.
my
Let's go.
my final thought
Let's
is,
fucking go. Oh, let's go.
can I please say my final thought? My final
No.
thought is, I love you guys.
Yep.
Thank you.
I
for
was
doing
just hoping
this.
you would say that your final thought would be that you'd score a point this weekend.
Be quiet. I'm trying to be mushy here. Leave me alone. My final thought is, I love you guys with my entire heart. And there's anything
Okay,
that you
good.
need, there's anything that you need from me,
It's the Taylor Swift.
or better yet, as long as I have breath in my body, none of you guys are ever alone. That's my final thought. So, with that being said, we're gonna get out of here on some DJ DMD. For Teshia, for the Kansas City Chiefs, for Kadarius Toney, who can't stay on sides, for Brian, for the Jags, who can't seem to run the ball anymore, for Leslie, who trolled me because her team got shut out last week, and
For
then
Ezekiel Elliott, who loves my Billy. Belly.
and then for
Oh, man.
myself, for my team who just continues to oh my gosh. This has been a Show Sho Nuff Divided. Y'all take care of each other. Y'all hug each other. Y'all love each other. I promise it's going to be all right. And we'll holler at y'all again real soon. Peace. We out.